Welcome to Timeless Truths, where we discover enduring wisdom through the lens of classic quotes here on the Classic Advice Podcast. I'm Scarlett, your host. Welcome. The quote that I have for us today is, quote, "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall," unquote. That was said by Nelson Mandela. Wow, this is such a powerful saying because it is so incredibly true. I think sometimes we get hung up. I got hung up on it yesterday. I was disappointed in myself for something, and I just was like, man, like why do I gotta be like that? And I tried to snap myself out of a bad mood, and I think sometimes we get hung up on the fact that we disappoint ourselves, or we quote unquote fall. And that's not where we need to get hung up on. And Roy basically said the same thing. He said, "Hun, I do it too. I get in a crummy mood, and I do it's just more self-awareness and try harder to not do it again." And that's really all you can do. Just try harder again and keep going. And it is true. We're gonna make mistakes. Me and you, we're human. It's part of being human. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna disappoint ourselves. There's gonna be times we disappoint our spouse, or we disappoint our kids, or we just mess up. And we need to have and give ourselves that grace that, okay, I messed up. But I said I'm sorry to everybody at family dinner. I had a talk with my son, and I said, "I'm sorry, Mommy messed up. I had a crummy attitude, and I took it out on you." I'm tearing up just thinking about it. But I gotta give myself the grace. And I'm gonna do better next time. I walked away from the situation. I got my husband. I was like, you gotta go. You gotta be the parent right now, because I gotta walk away. And that was something that he said to me. He said, "You did good. You walked away. You caught yourself and you walked away." And it's tough. We're gonna make mistakes. We're not gonna be the best 100% of the time. We're not gonna, I really hope you don't look at me and think, "Oh man, Scarlett's perfect. She's got it all together." No, no, I don't. I am not gonna pretend I have it all together, because I don't have it all together. I am just as human as you. But when we fall down, your belt buckle's not gonna shine in the dirt, sweetheart. You gotta get up, you gotta dust it off, and just keep going and try and do better next time. You gotta forgive yourself, love yourself. Like JJ always tells us, love yourself when you mess up. All right, I'm gonna this a little bit heavy, and I'm gonna read it to you one more time before I let you go. And if you're having a bad day, if you're feeling crummy, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling guilty because you messed up today, then I get you, and I love you, and you got this. You've got this. We've got this. All right? All right, here's the quote again. Quote, "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall," unquote. That was said by Nelson Mandela. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you guys a part of my community, and to do life together. It really is nice to do life together instead of alone, isn't it? All right, and to know you're not the only one that messes up, eh? Yeah. All right, you guys have an awesome day. We will talk to you tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye.